Can you see yourself in this picture? Stuck in your car in a ridiculous traffic jam, late for an appointment, wishing you were, well, anywhere else. I'm here to tell you about the urban mobility revolution that's hiding in plain sight all around us. It's about new and better ways of moving to so many destinations. It's about getting up and go, ways you can get up and go as never before. It's worked for my family, and it can work for yours too. It begins with thinking outside the car. I don't mean jumping out of your car and shooting the guy cutting you off in traffic. Not like that. I just mean easier ways to get around and escape the car ripoff. I also mean it's about not wasting time, money, and maybe if you're lucky, you might score a little transit romance. We'll get to that. If anything that I'm suggesting does not make your life some combination of more convenient, cheaper, or simpler, don't bother. But promise me you'll hear me out on what is now possible on some of the new ways of getting around. So let's start with the car ripoff math. If we own a car, we typically drive it 1 hour a day, and we drive with 3 or 4 empty seats around us. That car will typically go about twice as fast as we ever need to go. For this, we're stuck with $100 fill-ups. We're stuck with monthly payments for insurance, for car loans. We're stuck with $200 tune-ups, repair bills, parking fees, and the biggest cost of all, depreciation. Almost all of it wasted. You can do your own math, but most people spend about $28 a day on their car. That's more than $800 a month. That's almost $10,000 a year. Most of it wasted. A few years ago, I discovered car sharing. You send in your credit card, you send in your driver's license, your driver's record, and you become a member of a car sharing company. When I need a car now, I go on my app, I look at what cars are near me, I reserve one, I've got 30 minutes to get to it, I walk to the car, I open the door, I get in, and I go. We have 3,000 cars like that around Vancouver. Just think, I get the convenience of a car, but I don't have to own one. Becoming a member of a car share changed my life. I was able to sell my diesel-spewing Volkswagen Passat. Imagine getting rid of your car and you get a $10,000 a year pay raise just like that. You get freedom from all kinds of costs. You can take that extra time, think of the freedom that it would free up in your garage. You can use that space for a workshop, music room, kids' playroom. I have a friend who sold their car. They rent out their parking space and get a free monthly bonus for doing nothing. You can still save enough money if you need to have a car for 2 weeks to go for a drive in the camper van in the summertime, or you want to rent a sports car for a weekend getaway. You've got the money. But you're still stuck in the traffic jam. So I want to now think about getting outside the traffic jam. Think outside the car. Let's explore the possibilities of cycling. I said cycling, not sweating, because I want to talk about the electric bicycle. Think about if you haven't ridden a bicycle for a while and you want to get back on, think about an electric bicycle as like trainer wheels. It's sort of like making you more young at heart. In fact, think about a healthy heart. An electric bicycle is just a regular type of bicycle that's got a little battery and electric motor attached. Every time you pedal, you get a little lift. You can go further. You can go faster. You can float up hills. It's like having somebody push you as you're riding. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to be in any kind of physical shape to enjoy riding an electric bicycle. When you think about bicycling, a lot of people think about all the strain. But there's also the fact that bicycling gives you an unbelievable amount of freedom. It's really the ultimate freedom. I've ridden a bike for more than 30 years. This picture is actually a staged picture. I don't regularly ride a bike with a suit like that, with a suit jacket. But I do wear the suit. But I fold up the jacket, put it in a pannier, and I wear a proper bicycle jacket. The idea is for me, to wear regular clothes and to have convenience and joy. And I've ridden that bike to hockey games, to work, to meetings, to lunches, wherever I need to go. So just imagine that every time you head out on a trip, you experience outdoor joy. You learn to love the rush of the wind in your ears. You can smell the sweet perfume of the cottonwoods in the springtime. You learn to let your mind wander and your breath get just steadier, deeper, and calmer. My biking mantra is never get wet, never get cold, never sweat, never change clothes. And if you are dressed appropriately, you never have to get cold or wet unless it's really crazy raining heavy. And then take an Uber or taxi, car share. There are lots of other ways to get around. Or just get out in the winter, like these mums in Copenhagen, in the snow with your babies, dress for it and enjoy it. In Copenhagen, 2 out of every 3 trips to work or to school or university are taken by bicycle. The 2 main reasons they do it, number 1, it's fast. Number 2, it's convenient. There's no virtue here. They do it because it works for them. And now, it's even more convenient because in every city, pretty well in the world now, you can get a shared bike. You don't even have to own the bike. You walk up to the bike rack, enter your number, pull the bike out, ride to where you want to go, leave it, and go. You don't have to worry about your bike getting stolen. You don't have to worry about going back to pick it up. And now, cities are being overrun with shared electric scooters. These are little ones you stand on, and same thing. You find the nearest scooter on your phone, you get on it, you scoot to your destination, and leave it. Freedom and convenience on 2 little wheels. But there's a big bonus. Every time you cycle, no matter how you do it, or get on a scooter, you get more fit and healthier. In fact, if you engage in any kind of active transportation, even just walking to the bus, you enter a secret fitness club. There are no membership fees. You never have to go to the gym. You don't have to listen to pounding music, and you don't have to watch buff people strut and sweat around. Just think, you get fit without even thinking about it. It's guaranteed. Every time you take a trip by some mode of active transportation, you're actually healthier at the end of the trip than when you started. You feel better, you look better, you got that flushed look. Wasted time is the biggest ripoff. If you have a bus route anywhere near you, you can pay $3, get on the public transit. You don't have to, you're saving money, but you're also saving time. You can work on the bus. You can sit there, you can do your email, you can answer texts, you can catch up on the latest news, you can swipe on Tinder, you can gaze blissfully out the window if you want. I love looking out the window when you're in an express bus or a train at the cars stuck in gridlock all around me. I call it the revenge of transit. The revenge of the transit user. And if you're really lucky, you might find your life partner on a bus or a train. I know 2 people who met their wives on public transit, not on Tinder. This is good old-fashioned love at first sight. Real personal contact. Nina and Jared, in the picture, met on a bus. They saw each other across the aisle. Jared went over to Nina, sat beside her. They had 3 stops to get acquainted. They ended up getting married on a bus. The hardest part for a lot of people about taking transit is taking that first step. When Vancouver got the Winter Games in 2010, the Winter Olympics, we were told, do not go downtown in your car. Do not drive downtown. There will be no parking. It'll be gridlock. So a lot of people who did not consider themselves to be transit people found themselves trying out a new train that we had. And guess what happened? They loved it. That train beat all its ridership projections. And it's all about just taking that first step. And now, that step has never been easier. You can now, in Vancouver, with your credit card, walk up to a turnstile, tap the card, get on the train, tap when you get off. You do not have to fumble around at the cash machine, wonder which zone you're in, how much the thing is, wait for the receipt, wait for people to get correct change. Not anymore. There's an app that tells me when the bus is coming. I never have to stand at a bus stop waiting in the rain, wondering if that bus will ever come. This is a picture of a street near where I live. It used to have 10,000 cars rushing through a residential area every day. It was a long, hard struggle to get that street converted into a greenway with priority for walking and cycling. I think the struggle was worth it, and I think that dad and his little kid do too. This is a picture of my granddaughter, Irie, on her dad's skateboard. Whatever it takes to get around. You're not going to see me on a skateboard anytime soon, but for a lot of people, it really works, especially those new electric skateboards with the little lights in the back. This is my grandson, Caden, after a hard day at the bike park. When you and I choose different ways to get around that are cheaper, more convenient, simpler, and healthier for us, we are actually making the world a better place for them. We're cleaning up the air, we're reducing our carbon emissions, we're making our neighborhoods quieter and safer. We're even opening up new space where cars used to park, and don't have to park anymore, that can be used for affordable housing and for parks. We're making the world a better place, and we are making our cities more livable. And what's more, we're making our own lives richer in every way. Let's do this.